Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Canon Podcast. On this very special day today, Arsenal versus Manchester City weekend. I'm not here to keep you long today. I'm gonna try to do this thing under 30 minutes. You know, as always, this show is a show I dedicate to the Arsenal Football Club in North London, England, and we're not gonna play favoritism today. I'm gonna keep this as real and as brute as possible, with respect, of course, to the legends. And to begin, to make sure that you guys ready to cash in, this afternoon, some games already played in the Il Calcio Serie A, La Liga, and the Ligue 1, also as the Bundesliga. And these games were, folks, we had Mönchengladbach 2-2, drew FC Mainz. Ligue 1, Strasbourg lost to Nantes 2-1. And La Liga, Atletico de Bilbao beat Almeria 3-0. And Italia, Empoli drew Udinese, Lecce drew Sassuolo. Now, let's start tomorrow, and as I did for my other sports, which is American football and combats, this weekend we're not going to have any boxing events or MMA events. They're going to have some bouts. If you guys want to watch for fun, I suggest you do for entertainment's sake. I don't want you guys to go waste your money and place bets on fighters you don't know, because if you lose, you're going to be like, man, this guy does this thing, and give us the wrong advice. This is why I will skip both boxing, both MMA this weekend. I don't want you guys to lose anything. If I, for example, and also before I begin the show, with my sincere apology, I would like to apologize for the line I gave you the other day for the Washington Commanders versus the Chicago Bears. Chicago Bears won the game last night, 40 to 20. And as I told you guys, if I give you a bet, you guys lose. I am man enough to bring the game up and point out where the loss was made. So Justin Field and Chicago Bears did their job in Washington, and they beat the Washington Commanders, and nobody expected that to happen. And my sincere apology. And again, it is my fault and my responsibility to get this thing right for you guys on a weekly basis when I do this program. Again, I apologize. If you guys watch the NFL, you guys can go there and watch the result. So let's focus on the football, European football that is, including the Premier League. So to begin the Premier League, I will only do 2 each. I kind of find out like if I'm doing 3 each, it's going to create confusion. So I want to narrow it down. Again, the 100% scale still apply for all the top 5 leagues in Europe. But I'm going to do just like I do for college football. And then for the NFL, I can do 5 and 6. That's just some professional football. But for European football, English football, I'm going to put a grade like this. I'm going to hold it in front of the camera. So 2 each. And the Premier League, of course, is our bread and butter. To begin, I will start with the Bundesliga for the entire weekend, folks. For this Saturday, I have a hot one for you guys for the Bundesliga. That will be Borussia Dortmund. Let me mark this down. Borussia Dortmund play at 9:30 a.m. versus Union Berlin from the capital. Union Berlin. I was able to watch Union Berlin play this weekend in the Europa League. And from what I saw, I can tell you guys that it's going to be a hard fight for Borussia Dortmund, who drew AC Milan at the Westfalen Stadium, aka the Signal Iduna Stadium Park. Now, the way it's looking, they're probably going to give you Dortmund the favor at home to win the game. Yes, that is a good pick. So if you're going to go for the W, I would put Dortmund for the W, of course. But if we go on +1, -1 per se, I'm gonna go on the last encounter these two teams had. Dortmund played at home against them on April 8th. That was 2020. April 8, 2023, and Dortmund beat them 2-1. There has not been any changes in the squad, so I will definitely go, based on what I've seen over the Europa League, Union Berlin will be very difficult to beat. So please, folks, to protect your money and your wallet, go +1 Union Berlin, +2 Union Berlin from the capital of Germany. So again, folks, Borussia Dortmund for the W. Let me hold it for you guys. Do it like this to avoid making any mistake. So go with Borussia Dortmund for the win, +1, +2 underdog Union Berlin. And in the Bundesliga, we cannot go a weekend without Bayern Munich, who play. This game will be on Saturday at 9:30 a.m. for Dortmund. So let me put Saturday, SAT. And then for Sunday, in the Bundesliga, we will have. Actually, they will put this game 1 second here because Bayern Munich is supposed to be on here. So on Sunday at 11:30 a.m. Sunday 11:30 a.m. we have Bayern Munich with Harry Kane and Tellem, Mattistelli, Thomas Müller, Leroy Sané. So FC Bayern will play Freiburg. Automatic victory for Bayern Munich. Sorry to my friend Ruben Korenke from Germany. Your team does not have what it takes to play against this mighty Bayern Munich. And I'm expecting a Bayern dominance. Now, the last time Bayern played at home against these guys on April 4th, 2023. And then played the second leg Okay. Bayern beat them in the Bundesliga 1-0, but lost against them on April 4th in the Pokal, which is the Dutch Deutschland FA Cup, 2-1. But with this new revamped Bayern Munich being led by Harry Kane, I'm expecting Bayern Munich to win like this. -2. So scoreline should be 2-0 or 3-1 Bayern Munich for the victory, like this. So you're gonna put the bet like this. Let me put my finger here like this in front of the camera. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 seconds. So go with Bayern Munich this Sunday morning. I guarantee you, folks, you will cash out plenty. And then if you're doing proper bets, I said last week that Harry Kane was gonna score. Folks, scratch this out, because if he score, I expect him to score. I just don't want you guys to go on propers and say Harry Kane is gonna score and then he does not score. So I don't want you guys to be disappointed. And now moving on to the Ligue 1. On Saturday for the Ligue 1, we will have. I want to give you guys 2 guaranteed bet for the Ligue 1. 1 second. Okay, so we have Monaco playing against Reims at 3 p.m. So Monaco versus Reims at 3 p.m. Saturday, 3 p.m. versus Monaco, Mon Petit Monaco. So Monaco, let me look at the history for you guys. I want you guys to be accurate with this. Monaco will win this game, folks. Last time they encountered each other was in September 18th, 2022 at Reims, and Monaco spanked them 3-0. And at that game, Alexander Golovin from Moderosha was the first goal scorer in the 47th minute. From Japan, Minamino in the 87th minute, and of course the Algerian superstar Hatem Ben Yedder, assalamu alaikum, and he does score in the 90th minute. So Monaco will win this game easily, but this time I would like you guys to go for the scoreline. So just W for Monaco, W Monaco, but for the scoreline I would like the scoreline to look like this: 2-0. Or 3-0, like this. And the next game and the final game to complete my second game of the weekend in the Ligue 1. On Sunday, we have, folks, do not trust Paris Saint-Germain. This team cannot be trusted. If you guys follow the Champions League, by now you should all know what happened to Paris Saint-Germain at Newcastle United. To avoid any mistake, this team does not have a chemistry right now, and I don't want you guys to make any mistake whatsoever. So to be safe, avoid PSG, who are traveling to Rennes at 2:45 on Sunday. If you want to watch the game for fun, if you like Paris Saint-Germain, that's your business. But folks, to be on the safe side, after what Newcastle United just did to them, I would strongly avoid putting any money on Paris Saint-Germain. Therefore, this is what you guys will do for me. Now, the team that beat the Arsenal, Lens, will be playing against the Canadian superstar Jonathan David, my cousin, from another auntie, born and raised in Montreal. But guess what? Let's not focus on that. I'm gonna focus on the scoreline. So this team beat Arsenal 2-1 over on Tuesday in the Champions League. But now they're at home playing against Lille. And the last time these two teams played each other, on March 4th, Lens drew Lille. And then the last time Lille played them, they came to the Lille Stadium. And Lille beat them 1-0. So this is going to be my favorite teaser for the weekend. I should have gone with Marseille versus Le Havre. But I expect Marseille to win this game, so they're not going to pay you much. Same goes for Lyon versus Lorient. Therefore, I would like you guys to go with, at 11:05 a.m. on Sunday, 11:05 a.m. We have Lens, the same team who beat Arsenal. Lille, Lille. Folks, whatever they're asking you for Lille, I would go with Lille. +1, Lille, or the W. Like this. So you're gonna do it like this to avoid making any mistake. I want you guys to win again. Okay, go like this. Perfect. Now, let's jump into La Liga. And on Sunday, in La Liga, Real Madrid will not be playing. However, Barcelona will be traveling to Granada. Now, Barcelona play at 3 p.m. Atleti play at 10:15 against Real Sociedad. Barca is traveling to Granada. Folks, I would like you guys on Sunday to pick Barcelona. This game will be at the Estadio Nuevo de la Camenes. And Barcelona always go there to have fun. Don't forget that the defending reigning champion. And the last time they traveled up there, they had a rough time. It was a 1-1 draw. But this time with the ammunition, this is why I'm picking this difficult game instead of Atleti. Last year, Barca drew them 1-1. And that was on January 8th. Well, that was a couple of years ago, 2022. So, Barcelona will face this team for the first time in a year and a half. And I'm expecting with the strongest squad they have now, they have João Felix, Ferran Torres. They have a good squad now. And I expect nothing but a victory for Barcelona because my Real Madrid is on their tail and they cannot afford to make any mistake. As you know, La Liga is a two-tier table. You have first half of the season, second half of the season, and as usual, the team who win the league by more than 5 points in December normally end up winning the league. So on Sunday, go with Barcelona. I will put Barca, Granada, do me a favor, folks. Do not believe any spread they give you guys. They will try to tease you with -1s, -2s, 70%, blah, blah, blah. Just go with my gut instinct. It will be a straight W for Barcelona on Sunday. And this game again is at 11 a.m. To make sure I'm not BSing you guys, follow the instructions, please. And then my Real Madrid will be playing at home against Osasuna. Let me look at the heads up for you guys because I don't want to go on favoritism and emotion. And the Copa del Rey, that would be the one that 2023 on May the 6th. We last played against this team at home and beat them 2-1. And that was the Copa del Rey. And this is La Liga. And I know that we need to win this game because we are above Barcelona. Excuse me. 21 points to 20 points. So we got to stay ahead of Barcelona. Therefore, the pressure will be on us to perform. And I'm expecting Jude Bellingham to deliver for Real Madrid. And I'm expecting with the return of Vinicius for us to give you guys a performance, as we always do, to entertain you guys. That's what Madrid does. That's why we are the best team in the world. I'm not bragging. Arsenal, I still love you, but the thing is you have to show it to me. Now, Madrid play at 10:15 on Saturday against Osasuna. So, folks, Real Madrid -1. 1 second. Real Madrid. This game again, folks, is at 10:15 a.m. on Saturday. Osasuna -1 Madrid, or W Madrid if you're not sure. Like this. Thank you very much. And then we're going to jump to Il Calcio in Italia. On Saturday at 9 a.m., we have Inter Milan with Marcus Thuram and Lautaro Martinez hosting Bologna. This is a guaranteed victory for Inter Milan. Ole, 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 ole. Bologna about to be eaten like a piece of bologna. No disrespect. If we go to head, the last time they traveled to Milan, that was in November 9th, 2022, and AC Milan beat them 6-1. Now, if you guys want to wonder with the spreads, you want to go -1, -2, -3. With the firepower now Inter Milan have, and Marcus Thuram, who replaced Lukaku, playing alongside Lolo, I would go, just to be on the safe side. I don't want you guys to lose your money. Just to be on the safe side here, go do a spread -1, -1, -2 Inter Milan. Scoreline should be 3-1 or a 3-0. Believe it, Inter Milan will score 3 goals in this game. So I would go like this to make sure you guys are on the safe side. Watch this. Look at it. I put for you guys -1, the spread on top and the scoreline at the bottom. Look at it closely here. Inter Milan -1, -2 the favorites, or scoreline 3-1 or a 3-0 victory. Because you beat that team 6-1 the last time with Lukaku and Lautaro Martinez. And the guy who replaced Lukaku have more pace and Marcus Thuram, and I expect them to obliterate this Bologna team. No disrespect. And for my last game, my second game in Il Calcio this weekend, on Sunday, we have, to me, the game of the weekend. And I'm not talking about AC Milan's game. AC Milan play on, I believe they're going to play on Monday, if I'm not mistaken. Let me look at the schedule again for you guys. Milan play on Saturday. But skip the Milan game. Skip the Juventus game. Especially the Juventus game. Folks, do not touch this game at all. The reason why I'm saying this is never trust a rivalry game. Emotions. Psychologically, one wants to top the other. It's like Tottenham versus Arsenal fighting for bragging rights of who's going to rule over North London. Same thing goes to Torino versus Juventus. They have a history. Remember last time Juventus was relegated? Back in 2007, 2008, 2006, 2007, 2008. And then they had to redo the Delle Alpi before they had the Allianz Stadium. Guess where Juventus played for 2 seasons? At theirs. They used to share the same stadium together. These two teams, when they play one another, they cannot be trusted with the scoreline. Watch this game for pure entertainment only. Do not trust these two, and I strongly suggest that you guys stay away from this game. So, the game of the week I would like you guys to go with is Napoli versus Fiorentina, which will be at 2:45 on Sunday. Napoli versus Fiorenza, aka Fiorentina, home of the Borgias. So 1 second here. Folks, go with Fiorentina on this one. I'm going against Napoli. Yes, I'm going against Napoli. Diego Armando Maradona, I know you're upset with me. Victor Osimhen, I know you're upset with me. Cravadona, I know you guys are upset with me right now. But I have to go with the facts. On May 7th, 2023, not too long ago, Napoli barely beat Fiorenza 1-0. And I'm going to follow that scoreline and go against Napoli plus 1 plus 2 Fiorenza. And folks, that's all I have when it comes to Il Calcio for you guys. But remember, avoid the Juventus versus Torino game because they are rival, and I cannot trust rival games. Too much emotions in it. They are fighting for bragging rights, and I don't want you guys to lose your money. Now let's jump straight to the Premier League. This weekend, folks, is gonna be a peachy weekend because why? My lord, my lord, VAR will have to answer for the fiasco for what happened last weekend because you guys robbed Liverpool of a game, and now I would like them to be spanked for what happened, and spank I say by Liverpool. Liverpool, I'm not focused so much on Arsenal versus Manchester City. As I told you guys, without my emotions, because I have to be professional now, that Manchester City will take care of this game. And from the scoop I got from I'm going to get the Arsenal thing out the way first so I can focus on business with you guys. Somebody gave me the scoop when it comes to the formation that we're going to see this weekend. And Arsenal will show up like this when they host Manchester City in North London. This is what I'm expecting from them this weekend. This is the lineup Arsenal will use. The probability will be 70 to 80% because Bukayo Saka is injured and they don't have any wing power. So I'm expecting the dummy, aka the Micoleta. Micoleta. Hey, Micoleta. Hey, Micoleta. Idiot. And with Bukayo Saka being out, folks, he will not play in this game. Bukayo Saka have a 60% chance of participating in this game. Achilles heel. According to what I'm hearing, he may be out for a month or 2 months. And there is a petition right now to Gary Southgate not to play him for the international weekend after the break. Either way, even if he was in the game, this is the lineup Manchester City will be using, folks. I got the inside scoop. I got some folks who follow Manchester City, hardcore guys, and this is what City will present. Manchester City will bring this, and no, just look at it, folks. Tell me how Arsenal is gonna beat the squad. They were bragging about the absence of Kevin De Bruyne. Oh, he's not gonna be available. As you can see here, I picked the lineup with the one with Grealish. Even if Grealish is not playing, my cousin will be in this game. The bad boy. This man here. This man here. Jeremy Doku, you know what this guy does. And then he will shut it down and do the gritty and do that little celebration for you guys. So folks, scoreline here. I'm going to mark it down. Normally I will not do this. That's embarrassing. I'm an Arsenal fan for God's sake and I don't want to do this. But you know what? Let me mark this down to avoid, because I got to keep it real with you guys. This will be on Sunday, October 8th. Sunday, October 8th at 11:30. Arsenal. Oh yeah. Arsenal City. And this is my scoreline, folks. I gotta keep it real with you guys. Scoreline spread will be -2 City. Scoreline 3-1 or 4. I expect Arsenal to score at least 1 goal. So a big L for Arsenal. I'm not ashamed to say this. Arsenal will lose -2. Scoreline 3-1 or 4-1 Manchester City. And that's it. The last time they came to the Emirates, folks, they beat us in our own stadium 3-1. And the scorers were Jack Grealish, Erling Haaland, and Kevin De Bruyne. Kevin De Bruyne would be the only person missing this game with an injury. And Rodrigo, as we all know, because of that low scuffle he had with the guy from Nottingham Forest, he had a red card and he will not be participating in this match. But guess what? It does not matter. They will still beat Arsenal the same. And then for the other games that we have this weekend for you, on Saturday in the Premier League, we have Chelsea traveling to Burnley at 10 a.m. And I'm buying stock on this one. Chelsea, good job. And Mikhailo Mudryk, good job in scoring your first goal in the Premier League. So at 10 a.m., Chelsea, don't embarrass me. I'm picking 4 games for the Premier League. I'm no longer doing 5 games, folks, because I don't want you guys to lose. The more game I choose, the more I put you at risk of losing, and I don't want to do that. So I want to be as short and as precise. So 2 games for the other leagues, but 4 for the Premier League. So on Saturday, I have Chelsea traveling to Burnley at 10 a.m. I have to go with Chelsea. Now they're clicking again. And I'm hoping Nico Jackson score, but I'm not going to put him on the list. So Chelsea, just put W for Chelsea. Don't ask me for the scoreline. I don't do divination. I do predictions. So Chelsea, W, Burnley, L's. I expect the experience of Mauricio Pochettino to come through. I'm expecting Mikhailo Mudryk and Conor Gallagher, as he did the other day, to perform exactly the same. I'm expecting at least a goal from Nico Jackson to lead the front line. I'm expecting Raheem Sterling to perform well. I'm expecting Cucurella, the right back, to perform well. Lewis, I'm making your team proud. I expect Chelsea to get a W. I don't know how they're going to win this game. After what I saw against Fulham, I was watching the second half of that game. Chelsea played sensationally in the midfield, especially with the partnership of Caicedo and Il Maestro Enzo. You know I like me some Enzolini. So I expect Chelsea to win this game W. Now, Manchester United, folks, here is my... Jesus Christ. Oh boy. Manchester United will be hosting Brentford at Old Trafford. Folks, if Galatasaray traveled from Turkey the other day to collect 3 points at Old Trafford, and the manner they did it with Wilfried Zaha, I want you guys to avoid United, just like I told you guys earlier to avoid picking Juventus versus Torino. United is not stable, folks, and I want what's best for your wallets. Do not, if you want to get cocky, go with Brentford +1, +2, or hell to even collect to win at Manchester United. Again, I will not put this on my list of predictions. This is in case you want to wonder if you are curious. Do not trust Manchester United. I'm afraid they're going to draw this game or lose this game in their own backyard. If they win this game in their own backyard, it's going to be a boring 1-0 or a 2-1. And they're going to barely win the game. Go with Brentford. A bonus pick for you guys. But as for me, a guaranteed game for you guys. Yes, I got a pounce on the guarantee. On Saturday, I'm expecting at 7:30 the first game of the weekend against FC Luton. So this game will be at 7:30, where Tottenham travels to the freshly promoted Luton, you're gonna get smoked by Tottenham. I can see Tottenham winning this game -2 on the spread, -3 on the spread, and a scoreline 4-1. And Yumen Song, buy your stocks as a proper. Yumen Song will score in this game, guarantee it. I guarantee it. Oh, Song Perion Don, you will score in this game, I guarantee, because him and Madison, they are clicking, and that scared the heck out of me. Normally, I'm never scared of Tottenham. Normally, but this year I'm witnessing something different, and because of this, I'm expecting Tottenham to win by the scoreline. I'm sorry, FC Luton. I'm sorry. And then for the final game in the Premier League, folks, we have Aston Villa. I like to choose the difficult game. So if you have to choose, on Sunday it's going to be a doozer. We have Brighton Albion versus Liverpool. And we know that Konate have returned back for Liverpool. Liverpool will be missing a couple of key players. The absent, don't forget that on Sunday we had 2 red cards. Diego Jota had a red card against Tottenham. Who else got a red card for Liverpool? Curtis Jones. 2 valuable player for Liverpool. Oh my God. There is a saying in corpse culture. Whenever you expect Liverpool to fail, that's when they deliver. Whenever you expect Liverpool to deliver, they fail. Now, you're probably asking me, Marcus, we have West Ham versus Newcastle United. We have Wolves versus Aston Villa. Why are you not choosing one of these 2 games? Why are you focusing on Brighton versus Liverpool? That's because I dwell in the mind. Let me pause the music for a second. 1 second. 1 second. Okay, let me pause the music here for a second. When it comes to Liverpool, I live in the mind of Jurgen Klopp. I've been following this manager since he was coaching in Mainz, not Borussia Dortmund. A lot of you guys in England know this guy because he coached at Borussia Dortmund, the Jadon Sancho days, blah blah. I've known this manager since he coached FC Mainz. When he was coaching FC Mainz, I thought he was going to be the one to coach Bayern Munich or the German national team, Die Mannschaften. Now, Jurgen Klopp play what we call rock and roll football. In other words, if you insult him on the following game, he's like a Pep Guardiola. They both think alike. These guys never lose a game back to back. And after what happened at Tottenham last Sunday when they lost at extra time in the 96 minutes with 30 seconds left on the clock, when, well, it wasn't on goal, it was supposed to be a draw. Liverpool got robbed, and that's been boiling the blood of Jurgen Klopp. I live in this guy's head. Pause. So I'm expecting, this is why I'm going to put Liverpool down against Brighton. Brighton, you're going to catch that L at the Amex Stadium. So it's a guaranteed loss for you guys. It doesn't matter how you guys show up with Ferguson or whoever you're going to bring. You guys will lose this game. I guarantee it against Liverpool. And Liverpool will win this game. It's going to be bad for you, mate. I swear to God. Okay, so Liverpool like this. So Liverpool, I'm going to put for you guys. Let me put the music back on. And Liverpool should win this game. Spread -2 or W. Scoreline, if you ask me, will be 3-1 Liverpool or a 4-0 Liverpool. I guarantee you. Liverpool will make him pay. Or at least a 2-0. Like this, folks. Liverpool will beat the snots out of Brighton Albion. I'm not joking. VAR, please. Before I close the show, VAR. I am anti this machine. This thing is destroying football and not allowing the referees to make decisions that can help team win games. And this injustice, which was done to Liverpool, will be rectified on Sunday at 9 a.m. I guarantee you, folks, I'm expecting Cody Gakpo. I'm expecting Mo Salah to deliver. I'm expecting Gomez to deliver. I'm expecting that midfield core to deliver for Liverpool, and now Van Dijk got his partner in crime back. Matip will be benched, and I highly advise Jurgen Klopp to bench Matip to allow Konate and Van Dijk to play. As for Alisson, you know Alisson's the best goalkeeper in the league, so there is no need to be concerned about the goalkeeping. It's the defense that was shaky, but they will be without Curtis Jones, and unfortunately the red card could not be reversed when it comes to Diogo Jota. So Liverpool, folks, will win, and that's all I have for you for football. Enjoy your weekend, bet responsibly, make sure you have the appropriate age, preferably 21 or minimum 19 years old in your area. And before I let you go, as always, I gotta give you a beat bump. Have a nice weekend, folks. Salute. And Arsenal.
Can you go? 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 I'm in the zone right now, baby. Ludacris got a remix, finna go low. Hold up, let me get my camera. I wanna see Arizona, Indiana, Minnesota, and the women in Louisiana. DC, VA, Motor City to the Lou, what it do? Finna blow like Waco. Chi-town going way low, both Cacalacas, Alabama to the MIA, yo. New York, California, Philly, and they really put it on you when